So I put out this email today about watching a silent movie in a Starbucks. It's fascinating to me because, I'm technologically savvy, but I notice even my own kids, they're on their devices 24/7. We try to pull ours off as much as we can, get them out. They play sports, they ride horses, all that kind of stuff. But this sort of obsession with being on devices all the time, there's no interaction, there's no like one-on-one, there's no community, and I was thinking about that, and specifically the demographic, like the people that I talk to and that follow me mostly are my age, older or younger. But I grew up with payphones, I grew up with dial phones, like corded dial, those phones. Black and white TVs that got to color, that, the old remotes. The remote was me getting up and changing the channel. And so I realized as part of that, like, sometimes there's an overwhelm for a lot of people, especially with the social media and TikTok and Snapchat and all these different things. You can get into an overwhelm, right? You can get into like, what am I doing? What is the, what's the right platform? How do I reach my audience? Do I even need to have an audience? Well, the reality is that if you have a business or you want to even just communicate today, you need to know technology a little bit, but you can keep it old school. Like I keep it old school with a new school flair, or let's put it this way, new school with an old school flair. I think that would be better. And so it's really important to think about that. It's important to think, how can you, in an overwhelm, make it simple? How can you reach your audiences? How can I communicate to sell a concert, right? To sell tickets to a show, to, get somebody into a program or one of the events that I'm doing. I've always had that mindset. How do I reach the audience? The audience to me is a family. They're the people that are engaging with the shows that I was doing, the concerts that I'm doing, the programs that I teach, all of that stuff, the consulting. It's still, you're forming a bond. And I think in today's world, this device sometimes divides. It's divisive rather than inclusive. So I just wanted to say that, you can do the new school with the old school flair. You can be who you are, not get overwhelmed by the technology. Pick one thing, make it simple. That's why I launched that Facebook program that I'm doing, the Facebook groups program, which, I don't know, the link's somewhere here if you want to rewatch the webinar. But it's making things really simple. How can you simplify it so that you're not overwhelmed and you're actually going and achieving a goal? It's too many balls in the air. You're not going to be able to catch them all. If you're not proficient at juggling yet, you're not going to be able to catch them all. So pick one thing. Pick one thing. Do it until you get the result. That's what I'm saying. All right, guys. Hope you're having a good day. We're heading into Memorial Day weekend. It's a big holiday weekend, and enjoy it. Have fun. Do it old school style. Your destiny's waiting. See ya.